Keys Outdoors is brought to you by Musky's Inc., Foley Bellsaw Outdoors, Jack Daniels, Great Clips, Joe's Sporting Goods, Skeeter Boat Center, Skeeter Boats, Yamaha.
I am Musky's Inc.
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 No, I am Musky's Inc. And you can be too. Call us 888-710-8286.
Honey, what are you doing? I thought you were getting your hair cut at Great Clips.
I am. Already checked in.
How?
Their sweet online check-in app. Why wait around there for a haircut when I can work on my body here? I got a few more minutes. And pump it and squeeze it. Ooh, smile at me.
Introducing the online check-in app from Great Clips. No more waiting around, because now we'll be waiting for you. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
Americans, we're the creators of things born of an independent spirit, designers of the great, architects of the useful, composers of the loud, builders of the beautiful. We live in a country that lets people make things they believe in, and that's as American as, well,
Hey everybody, I'm Mike Keys and welcome to Keys Outdoors. Another exciting adventure is about to take place. Once again, we're up here chasing muskies, and when I mean up here, I'm talking one of my favorite bodies of water. Last year you seen us catch some monster fish in November. In fact, when we left your bay the last day, we literally had to break ice. Tell the folks out there basically what this event is all about.
Sure. Well, we've been doing it for 10 years, and it all started with Larry. Larry and I discussed getting together an event like this where it's not a competitive event. It's all about sharing information, exchanging information, and helping not only the anglers that have been fishing for a while by mixing them in with some of the the top-notch guys that we bring into this, but also the guys that are just starting out musky fishing. Gives them a chance to mix up, and we do some things like we raffle off names, we mix in guys that are just starting out fishing with experienced guys, and it's actually developed into a tradition where guys like to come up for it, and it's a lot of fun. And we have some we have meals combined with some raffling prizes and guide trips, and the guys that come here, we have great feedback. They love it, and it's building every year.
How many cabins do you have?
We've got 18 cabins, anywhere from a 1-bedroom up to a 6. So if we get bigger groups, like one group that's here, I think they've got 9 in their group. We've got plenty of room, and we've got our docks are set up really nice. A lot of guys are concerned about coming up with, in the fall when you're prone to have some high winds, but we're very well protected here. We have a 200-foot main dock with electric and plenty of slips, so we've never had a problem with anybody's boats up here, as far as wind. And nice and central to the lake, which makes it nice too, because you get guys this time of the year that might run all over the western basin or the eastern. With the possibility of turnover this time of the year, you need that flexibility to move around a little bit. We've got guys like Bob Benson, Luke Ronestrand, of course Larry, We've got some excellent, probably the best guides you can get on Lake Vermilion here fishing with us. So it really makes it exciting because tomorrow, the start of the event, and I'm sure we're going to see fish up on board tomorrow.
I'm gonna get a big one.
The weeds are starting to die, and our theory is that when the weeds die, the bait fish vacate, school up, and these muskies sit on the edge of these weed beds and ambush these bait fish coming off. We've got Colt leading us off in the number 1 hole with a double dog by Musky Innovations. Dave is in the 2 hole. He's throwing Cowgirl by Musky Mayhem. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to be twitching and working a big game product and also a reaction strike. These are crankbaits, and crankbaits do very well this time of the year. So that's what we're doing. We're going to work hard today. We're going to get some big muskies in the boat for you.
Moonrise 6:49 p.m. Moon set 9:09 a.m. What's that? That's like right now.
Oh, how did I lose it? How did that come off? Just switched her up to a bait fish color pattern Cowgirl. Oh, it was right on her. Nice little fish.
It's coming down pretty good. Hoping to get that big one Dave missed earlier.
One of the cool things about up on Lake Vermilion here is a lot of boathouses, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. We pulled in, and we're just going to wait it out here. We've got 2 major cells coming through. We'll see what happens. We just got to wait. It doesn't pay to go out. We can't film in this stuff anyway, so wait it out and hopefully stick a monster fish.
Okay. So I gotta stay way outside. What's that? Probably to stay way outside. Yeah, you should be heading that way. Why? Because it runs like this. The weed bed runs like this. Got him! Ooh, nice fish, nice fish. I got the net. Oh, shoot!
I just lost a nice fish.
Oh, it's a dandy.
Just got it out of the water, hit at the end of the cast. It's a good start to the day, though.
What a bummer.
Man.
That wasn't that fish, was it?
No.
We're working across the break that we raised about a 52 incher yesterday, 52, 53, but boy, that was a dandy. I'd say mid 40s. something like that. It was a good fish, thick fish. We're just
on the double dog, man.
Yep, on the double dog.
It's with the same lure that raised that fish yesterday.
Yep. Keep throwing it.
All you can do is get back at her. Let's go after him.
Closed captioning is provided by the Skeeter Boat Center.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike Keys with Keys Outdoors, here to tell you about the MX1825 Skeeter boat, powered by Yamaha. I've had a whole season now under my belt in this boat, and it is truly the ultimate 18-foot fishing boat. You're talking about deals? This is the sweetest deal on the market, and you can get this sweet deal at my good friends up at the Skeeter Boat Center, located in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin. See for yourself why this boat is so impressive. This is the Revo Shad, a revolutionary new swim bait that looks and acts like the real thing. 3D lifelike finishes and 8 proven musky colors, designed to trigger predators and make them eat. Go to reactionstrike.com and learn about the Keys Outdoors Value Pack. Hey guys, buy 3 and get the 4th one free plus shipping. Go to www.reactionstrike.com.
Welcome everybody here. This is our 10th annual outing that we're doing, and I want to start off by saying that we've got some really good fishermen mixed into the group here. There's some guides this weekend, and the whole objective this weekend is we want everybody to have a good time, catch fish, share information.
We're just put everything, bring it on to the. I put in that food.
Oh, yeah, that's done. Thank you.
Day 3 up here, Lake Vermilion Dam Lodge we're fishing out of, the Larry Ramsell event. We're doing our same thing. We raised fish every day in this one area. So what we've been doing is just keep pounding these spots. The wind's just blowing in here hard. We got real short windows, it's fall. So we're staying on where we have had fish moving. So we're feeling really good about it. We've seen some big fish, upper 40s. One real dandy, about 52 inches. So stick with us and we're gonna put one in the boat today. We're really feeling good. We got Ben, Mike, and myself. Wind's blowing in, lots of fronts moving through. We're gonna get a big one. Still on it.
That thing was smoking on that thing.
Oh, I can't believe it didn't hit it. I just went to the huge stuff here, 2-pounder. We moved 3 fish in a matter of no time on the rocks. Look at the size of that. You ain't messing around when you're throwing that. Fall, big baits. Just raised a nice fish. Probably an upper 48 inch or so.
We finally got a fish here, not a big one, but right at dark. Again, we decided to start trolling. All right, see what we got here. On that big game scuba, that thing's really got some good action. You're gonna slide in here, Ben?
You know, the thing with these small fish, guys, this is what gets big, so make sure you take every precaution with these guys, just like you would with a 50 inch. This one's kind of got it close to a dangerous
Blown
spot.
in here, Dave. Just kind of kick us forward here.
See how that hook is in there in a bad place? I'm going to go ahead and just snip it off.
Yep.
First, right at the collar. That's going to get the bait free.
Now the bait is free.
Then I'm going to carefully start snipping these barbs that I can get to.
Here you go.
There. Then I'll just take that pliers. I'm actually going to reach in from the gills. And very carefully remove that hook. A little blood there, but pretty much unhurt. Nice little fish. Hey, that's the future, you know.
Exactly.
This is what we do it for right here. Join up Musky's Inc., get some more of these guys in the water. We'll get them released safely. Hey, that you know, a funny thing about that bait, we were talking with Tony Spicker of Big Game Tackle about their new scuba diver. This is a 7.5 inch scuba diver, and it's kind of that shad profile, that tall, thick profile. I think they call it periwinkle.
Yep.
And you know, here it's so dominated by flat-sided baits, big jakes. The 12-inch Big Game is a classic trolling bait. Hey, these baits work out here too, and it gives you that edge because not a lot of guys are throwing that shape of bait. It's a little bit smaller, it runs deep on a short line. Perfect for this precision shoreline trolling here where we got rocks and stuff. We don't want a lot of line out.
And that's what we're doing too, is I mean, we're working that 16-foot break right off these rocks, the wind pounding in here. It just prime. You guys got a 2-pounder down, a pounder down, and then we figured something a little bit erratic. And what I did is orange seemed to be really hot, Ben. So what I did is I just put a little teaser on there, little rubber, just to give it a little more action in the water.
And that's a great tip for all our baits. Put a little rubber on there, a little something extra. Sometimes we get lazy about it, but it is a great technique to give it just a little look to it.
Not a big fish, but I'll tell you what, a lot of big 55 inchers and 50 over have been caught doing exactly what we're doing right now, right at dark.
Yep.
Concludes day 3 up here, Lake Vermilion. 1 fish in the boat, had a lot of opportunities. Again, a lot of follows, a lot of chasing, but no biting. Kind of frustrating. We're going to go back to the Larry Ramsell outing and kind of chat with everybody. It's kind of a cool thing because they share information, see what's going on there, see who's caught fish on what and how, and maybe try to put this piece of the puzzle together for tomorrow. Again, it looks like we got some more weather coming in. Nasty, nasty day. A lot cooler tomorrow. Maybe not a chance of rain, but heavy winds tomorrow as well. It's this time of the year. It's late fall, baby. Anything can change on a dime. Hey, we'll be right back with some more Keys Outdoors. We're going to rip down, head, get something in our belly, get some sleep, and tomorrow rock and roll and hit it hard.
Human beings cannot see UV light. However, fish and birds can see UV light. And there's a material that we're adding to some of our baits now. that actually helps the bait reflect more ultraviolet light. So it's very natural for a fish, like a predator, like a muskie, to see UV light under the water. It makes sense to have this UV reflective material, you know, on your baits or in your product like this.
Musky Tackle Online Big Game Tackle brings you 5 new exclusive Keys Outdoors custom colors for 2012. Exclusive MTO colors in the legendary 9-inch Big Game handcrafted Balsa Twitch baits. Can we say slime time? Oh yeah. Go to Musky Tackle Online and see why they're fast becoming #1 in online shopping.
Fish on one rock bar. We were fishing weeds for the last 3 days, moved a bunch of fish on weeds. First 2 days we were here, fished them early this morning. We did not move a thing. Tried some other weed spots because we thought we really were onto something, and switched to rocks now. Moved 3 fish, 2 40s and a 48. We're gonna stick with this wind-blown rock stuff for a while and see if that's what these fish are doing. Maybe these bait is getting pushed into the rocks. So stick with us. We're throwing lots of real big stuff now. Moving to the big rubber 2-pounder out there. Pounders getting deep off these rock ledges where the bait's pushed up. We're gonna get a big one.
My reel's all screwed up, dude. We're gonna have to net him.
Mike, you gotta get him coming close.
Get him! Yes!
Got him?
Shit, what happened?
It's frickin' all locked up on me, dude, around my... Oh, was that almost a disaster? Worked our tails off, a lot of opportunities. Finally, we got one to eat. What we're doing is we're fishing the structure, these rock bars, islands that are being wind-swept, hard winds the last couple days, and it's pushing that bait fish up on these windward side, and that's where these muskies are. It's just fishing them out, getting that window of opportunity. Sometimes it takes all day long, but you know, we've got a saying, Ben, you don't know if you don't go, and you don't know if you don't throw, and that's a fact. You got to be out here.
Yep, you got to be out here. Our window open. We're kind of just on a midday period here, but we came around that spot just perfect and got that bulldog in front of her. And you know, Mike was talking about the spots. The other thing we're keying on here is actually current. In a lake like this that's broke up and has narrows and gap areas, you're gonna have current. And this lake lays out exactly northwest to southeast. So a big northwest wind rips down the entire length of this lake, and it's gonna move a ton of water with it. We're looking for these deep water current areas. They're holding, it seems like, a ton of fish. So a little fall weight there, a little bellied out. This is very typical of a vermilion fish or well-built fish. You're gonna see a lot of fish in this 42, 44 inch range. But a beautiful fish, a ton of fun, and they'll put up a heck of a fight. Just rewards for sticking it out in some pretty tough conditions.
Exactly. Well, let's let this girl go back. I'll tell you what, great fight. Awesome fish. Yep, let's get her back. Move that net.
Keys Outdoors is brought to you by Musky Inc., Foley Bellsaw Outdoors, Jack Daniels, Great Clips, Joe's Sporting Goods, Skeeter Boat Center, Skeeter Boats, Yamaha. The official taxidermist of Keys Outdoors online magazine is Lax Reproduction. Is it live or is it lax?